Hi guys, it is another 5 on Friday, week 13. So I am back with some more favorites from this past week, and I'm going to try again to do that fast-paced, no-edit style because it was a breeze to edit last time, and let's see if we can do it this time. So bear with me guys, I think we can do it. So the first thing I want to talk about this week is You Do You. See, I have to look at my list. It's a program from BuzzFeed BuzzFeed Violet, which is a channel on YouTube that has just short, little BuzzFeed videos. And this channel has really tried to develop characters. There's actors that come in every time. They work for BuzzFeed. And so they've developed these characters, and now they've turned that into sort of a full-fledged series, a web series, not like, a 22-minute episode series. But these are like 3 to 4 minute episodes, and they focus on some of the characters that have been developed on the channel, and it's like a whole story that's put together. And I think it's really cool that they're doing something like this. It's a little bit new, it's a little bit different. It's fun, it's funny, it's a little bit touching. It deals with growing up and what it's like to be a human when you're in your 20s, and how you haven't reached the potential you thought you were going to do, and what's going on with your relationship, and lots of crazy things that you think about when you're this age. And as I said, it's funny, it's touching, it's definitely, you can tell it's been written and acted, meaning it's very obviously not just people talking to each other, so I'm okay with that. There's a lot of programs out there these days that are have this very written and acted thing about them, and I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite thing, and I think it's a hallmark of newer producers, and I'm all for learning how to make great content, and it has really great things going on for it, so I definitely recommend it. I'm not sure if they're putting it all up on YouTube. I know the whole series, which is 12 episodes, is available on iTunes for $2.99, and I mean, it's totally worth it. They put a lot of work into it, and I like supporting this kind of content, so I bought it myself. The next thing I want to talk about is, let's look at the list. Oh, it's f.lux, f.lux. And this is a program that I found for my computers because I stare at screens all day, every day and night, and I've heard that's really bad for your eyes. So I try to do the thing where I look away for every 20 minutes, I look away, see something 20 feet away, and look at it for 20 seconds. But I don't know if that's doing any good. But I also heard there's something to do with staring at your screens is bad because there's a lot of blue light, especially if you're not staring at them in daylight. It's okay in daylight because there's a lot of blue light in daylight, but if you are in a room that doesn't have daylight bulbs or isn't in daylight, it's not great for your eyes. So this program, f.lux, automatically adjusts the colors in your screen. So it's very slight. I can definitely tell that it's different. There's definitely more pinks and yellows in my screen, but it's supposed to be better for your eyes. And I just think it's really cool that it does it automatically according to time, according to where you are, and then you can customize it. Like I do have daylight bulbs in my room, my office here, because I like it better. So I've adjusted it slightly up so there's more, the color temperature is different, but you can adjust it to all kinds of different things. I think it's really cool, and just seeing it scale between the different colors, oh, so cool. So you can get that online, and there'll be a link in the description bar. It's totally free, so definitely recommend checking that out. The next thing I want to talk about is another computer-related thing. It is a website called Wantfeed, and I have been spending so much time organizing all my Christmas posts and videos and stuff like that. And one of the big videos, it's not going to be a video, one of the big posts I do is a gift guide, and I've used Pinterest to organize all my different products. I have a big board. If you want to go sneak over to my Pinterest and look and get a preview, it's all there. But it's not necessarily great for shopping and referring and all that stuff. I mean, they're sort of getting there. So I've been looking for other things to do that, and I have found the site called Wantfeed. And basically it captures all the different things that you want, and you can sort it by tag and category and by store and stuff like that. And it goes out to the community, so people in the Wantfeed community can see it, and you can share your Wantfeed list. And it's a pretty robust site right now. There's some issues, especially with like data entry. It's going to take a little bit longer to get those ones up there, all my picks up there, because Pinterest, you just press the pin button and basically you're set. You just pin it to a board. So this takes a little bit more because they want the price and the store and all kinds of stuff. So it's a little bit more time intensive, but I am really liking it so far. I tried it last year and I don't think it was quite ready for, because there were lots of errors going on, but now it's working really great. And it also has an app in which you swipe right and left for products that you like and dislike. So it's a little bit Tindery there. So I really am enjoying it, and definitely want you to check out my Wantfeed. I'll leave a link in the description box, and stay tuned for all that Christmas stuff. It's coming very soon, so get very excited. The next thing on the list, let's look. Oh yes, oh goodness, this one's a good one. Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. So there's some things in your life that you don't realize how much you love them until they're gone. In terms of products. I mean, there's lots of other things, but products, for me, it was the Urban Decay Mascara, Perversion Mascara. Oh, I love that stuff so much, and I'm all out of it. What else? Oh, my Revlon Color Stay Foundation. Oh, my Seche Vite nail polish top coat. I love these things so much, and I realize that I love them and I need them again when I run out of them. And the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate is the same thing. I've been putting it on my skin for maybe a year and a half now, and I know that my skin is moisturized, but I was like, I don't know what's doing that. I do a lot of different things to my skin, but I'm pretty regular with this, but I've run out of it. I ended up spilling a little bit of it, so I've run out of it, and I haven't been using it for the past probably 3 weeks or so. And I've been saying to myself, why is my skin so dry and so gross, and like it's got patches of dryness and I hate it. And my like foundation isn't going on as well as it used to, and I have to moisturize so much to make sure I just have like normal skin. And I realized it's the Kiehl's. It's the Kiehl's. So it's really expensive. I'm going to pray that somebody will get it for me for Christmas. Between then and now, I picked up some Physicians Formula Argan Oil. So I'm going to try out that to see if that does anything for me. But if I don't get it in Christmas, you might see me there in January. Sneaky little splurge for me, because I need it. I need it in my life. And you should definitely try it too. My final item is going to be a cause to care about. So in the past couple of weeks, the end of November, we've seen a ton of really terrible terrorist events in Beirut and Paris and Nigeria, and there's just terrible things going on there, and there's terrible terrorist events happening sort of around the world. I just looked up a list of terrorist events in 2015 just to make sure I got my facts right just for those 3 events, and I was astounded at how many there were out there, and it just makes me really upset. And I don't know how to help the situation. I don't know what I can do to help, but I do know that I can donate to different relief organizations. So I really want to encourage you guys to donate to your own personal relief organization, whatever one you like. My personal favorite, and the one that I've been donating to for years, when these sort of disasters happen, is Doctors Without Borders. I know a lot about them. I believe in the work they're doing. They are committed to giving medical services to those people in need, and they are impartial in the people they give it to. They don't give it to certain people. They don't have any political affiliations, religious affiliations, or anything like that. So they give it to anybody who needs it, which I really appreciate in this very divided world we live in. And I mean, there's all that terrorist stuff going on, which is terrible, but there's also the Syrian refugees. They're dealing with a lot of stuff, and giving to sort of this blanket organization makes sure that you get all your money out to everyone. So that's the one I suggest you support, but as I said before, definitely send it to the one that you feel most comfortable with, that gets your money to the place that you want it to be. But I do recommend logging on to Charity Watch, which is this organization that looks at all the charities and decides if they're actually giving money to where they need to be giving it, that they have oversight, they have a proper board of directors, that they aren't using all their money for themselves, all that kind of stuff. It ranks them, or it doesn't rank them, I think it grades them, and just lets you know that your money isn't being taken somewhere else and you're not being taken advantage of, which is a terrible thing, but does happen. Unfortunately, people take advantage of these situations. If you can't give money, that is totally okay. Everybody understands that not everyone is able to give, but just spread the word about organizations that you can donate to and just keep yourself informed. I think it's really important that we all stay informed about what's going on in our world, because we have to live in it, and things are not going to get better if you just run away and hide and don't think about what's going on in the world. So that's my little spiel for the causes to care about. A little bit of a downer, but there were some really great things, I think, in this episode of 5 on Fridays. I hope you liked it. If you did like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you want more of these videos, subscribe. Do know, as I mentioned before, lots of Christmas holiday fun coming up soon on this channel. So that's something to look forward to. And I think that's all for the video. Yay! Yay! Another video in the bag. So like, subscribe, come back for the next one. I will see you then. Bye now.